Greetings, peace, and beautiful blessings. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Giovanna Tisdale. I am a spiritual coach, an energy healer, a massage and bodywork therapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. Today, I have a new deck to share with you. It is the beautiful Star Seeker Oracle deck created by Nikki Ferrada, 64 cards. This was one that I backed on Kickstarter. I have the tarot deck that Nikki created as well. And I believe they might be working on another deck. I'm not sure. I think I saw somewhere where she mentioned a third deck. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see something else come from her. I'm really excited and just happy. I feel really, really good and energized and at peace because of the beautiful things that are happening in my community with the other healers that I've connected with, and we're working together to really create change and do amazing things rather than talk about them. So I'm very excited. So yeah, let me share this deck with you. And it's interesting because I was not going to leave. I wasn't going to go to the event that they were having. It was like a healers meetup. And something was like, go. Because I was going to sit down to record this. And I pulled a couple cards. And the cards was like, this is going to be a transformational experience. Like so many, yeah. So I went and it was awesome. I'm so glad that I did not let my introverted nature win. So yeah, and I can still do the video and share this with you too. So this is the box. It's very beautiful. I knew when I saw this on Kickstarter that this was going to be a high quality deck. So I backed it immediately and it did not disappoint at all. Inside the box it said, with a great leap you fly through the seeker's portal. You walk the path following the stars. They guide you to your deepest truth. And so it's just really beautiful. Like having the tarot deck, I knew that this was going to be amazing. So I did open the deck. I have not looked through all of the cards, but there's this beautiful matte, like lavender purple finish on the cards. It's that smooth, almost satiny. It's not quite the same. Like this card has more of that really like velvety finish. This one is more of like a satin finish, so it's a little smoother than the tarot deck. But there's the back of the card, and this is the back of the tarot deck, so very similar aesthetic there. I love the quality again, beautiful quality. Y'all know I love some colored or gilded edges, just very beautiful. And the purple tone really matches with the card. And these are, I have a video that I did of the Star Seeker Tarot that was on my old channel, so I'll upload it here in case you want to see. But this is the tarot deck. Of course, it's a little beat up because I use it, but they were also colored edges as well. So again, 64 card deck and guidebook. Connect with your authentic self. Release what is no longer needed. Open up to your deepest desires and truths. The guidebook here. Inside, there's an introduction. It talks about how to use the deck, preparing for a reading. There are tarot spreads. And then this deck also breaks the cards into suits. So there's the Seeker's Journey, that's card 1 through 48, the Guides, card 49 through 60, the Gifts, card 61 through 64. So I'll read how to use the deck. The deck is composed of 3 sections, the first and largest being the Seeker's Journey. This is your journey as the seeker. These first 48 cards represent the wheel of our life, our shared experiences and emotions. Not going to read all that. The 12 guides appear next, and they offer new energy, advice, and direction. Each guide represents a different helping energy or archetype. And lastly, the gifts. There are 4 gifts in the deck, and I liken them to the golden tickets of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. These are external opportunities or blessings that appear in life to help guide you, to guide and help you. And then she says that the borders of the cards are slightly different colors so that you can kind of tell, oh, snap, they are. I did not notice that when I was peeking at the cards before. So yeah, they are slightly different so that you can kind of tell what is what. Nice. Okay, so then they just share more information, and there's a meditation and connecting before reading, how to ask for guidance, and then there are, ooh, that looks like a nice spread. There's the mirror spread. They've 3 card spreads: energy, advice, outcome, past, present, future, the map, the key, and the seed. All of those look really awesome. And so inside the guidebook, there's a lot of information about the card, and then some keywords for upright as well as reversed meanings if you'd like to use them in reversed. And that just continues throughout the entire guidebook as it shares about the cards. And then there's about the author. Nikki is a tarot reader, teacher, and creator, also a daydreamer and adventure seeker. She enjoys life with her sweet husband, their lovely dog, and 2 kitties. Nikki released the Star Seeker Tarot deck in 2020, and her 3rd deck, yes, I did read about a 3rd deck. So a 3rd deck is in the works. Her current decks and collection of magical items are available on her website, NikkiFerrada.com. I'll put that in the description if you would like to go visit her site and see what else she has to offer. Now, let's look at the cards. Again, this is the Star Seeker Oracle. First up, we have the portal. I love the artwork in these cards. They're very beautiful, and they lend very well to like intuition and allowing to call forth messages and imagery. So this clearly, you can see like the stairs there. There's waterfalls in the background, the different land, and you've got the stars and the skies, and just it's really beautiful. And then next we have contemplation. They're in a labyrinth. There's something about labyrinth, and there's like a national or something labyrinth day where a lot of people got together and you walk the labyrinth. And it said that I guess you go to it needing clarity around something, and it's thought that as you walk through the labyrinth, if I'm saying that correctly, I don't know, my words have been really jumbled lately, so this is what it is. And that you either get the clarity or that you walk in one way and you walk out another, like it helps you to grow or something. I was reading about that, and there are actually lots of public labyrinths that you can actually visit and walk through. I'm in North Carolina. There are several. Some are inside of churches. Others are on like private land, but they open it up for people to come visit at certain times. So you can probably check. There's a website, I can't think of it, that you can go to check and see in your area where there are labyrinths available. And explore. This is very beautiful. It reminds me of the 6 of Swords in a tarot deck. I love the way the water is glistening. Next, we have healing waters. Very beautiful. And I love just all the water in here. And there's clearing. You can see the tears, just water pouring out from everywhere. Inner peace. Patience. And I like the different moon cycles above their head as they're watching their seed grow, which is interesting because that kind of pairs with one of the cards that came up for me. It reminded me of the 7 of Pentacles, like you're watering the seeds and then you take the patience. Like these decks are going to work together so beautifully. I love when creators do that. That it just really helps to integrate, and it just, the communication when creators create decks to go in sequence with their decks. Like I said, my words are everywhere. It's really phenomenal, just the way, because also it looks like, you can look at it as like that inner child wonder, like the magic that's happening. I remember in elementary school, you know, you take the apple seed or whatever and you or the sweet potato, and you plant it and you watch it grow. And as a child, you're so excited because you're learning about the cycle of growth that a seed or something goes through. But as adults, it's like we lose that, and it's just like, nothing's happening. And it's like we forget that things take time and that we can have wonder and excitement as something is growing, as the unseen is happening. So that was really beautiful. I love this card as well, Sacred Workspace. And then there is Fear, Alone, Intuition. I like that that's card 11. Ritual, Stuck. I love this card, Movement. This really speaks to where I am in life right now with my practices, and not even just body movement, but being more active, getting out, meeting and connecting with people. It's phenomenal. Change. This is so beautiful. Gratitude. Breakthrough. And what stood out to me was the key and the lock that are on her hands. You can see them there, like on the thumb and then on the inside of the wrist. Abundance. Love this one as well. Burden. I also like that the deck includes a variety of different aspects of our life, right? Like the guidebook said, in the Seeker, these cards represent the different emotions that you experience along your journey. So I like that it does incorporate almost everything. So we have Open to Receive. That reminds me of the Reiki healing circle that we did the other day. Connection. I love this. As a child, I was fond of climbing trees. So this really speaks to me. Not something I see kids doing these days, but you know, we would climb trees and sit in the trees and talk and look and see all the things that we could see. And even, yeah, it's just beautiful. Like those deep conversations that happen when you're just sitting outside and really connecting heart to heart with someone is beautiful. And then we have Comfort. Look at the little kitty. The past. I really love how this is depicted. To me, it represents something really unique and special because I've been through a lot of different things in the past, a lot of traumatic things. When I think about the past in a sense that, you know, the past is coming back up or people from the past coming back around, to me, almost like this, it's almost like a black hole that can like suck you back into past patterns and past habits and situations that may no longer serve you. That's one of the ways that this comes up to me, just particularly because of the dark. And of course, everything about our pasts is not bad, but I just know for myself personally, that is one way that I look at it. And I do want to take a peek at the guidebook and just see what it says. So letting go of the past, healing old wounds, forgiveness, reminiscing. Reverse could be avoiding the past, living in the past, unwillingness to let go. The past can be sticky and difficult to see clearly. Stay focused and remember to return to the present moment where everything is solid, bright, and clear. So yeah, it kind of aligns with what I was saying a bit. So I love that. And then we have the Path of Shadows. It's giving me Halloween vibes. Perfect for this time of the year. Anguish. Oh, wow. That's powerful. And what I find really interesting is that you can see this dark energy going in through them, right? And it's starting to affect the light because right here, like it's gray. That is just really a beautiful depiction. I love this card as well, Fury. Then we have Awakening, Clarity, Confusion, like this to me is like refusing to see, because we have the full moon there. And for me, the full moon time, oh, it's two of them, it looks like. But the full moon time for me is a time when absolute clarity, everything is always exposed for me during full moons. So it's almost like choosing not to see what's going on and like turning away from it purposely. And then we have Quest. And I love that it's two figures because we're truly never alone. Discipline. Suppression. Protection. Wow, that's so beautiful. Depletion. Falling. Flow. Freedom. Rest. So apparently the two moons is like a thing in the deck, or that might be something else, but I'm going to call it two moons for now until I learn differently. And then we have Joy. This is so beautiful. I love like the little turquoise portals in the sky there. And it's like they're just playing and having fun. And this almost looks familiar. It almost reminds me of this, the first card, the portal card. Like when you go through a portal, like maybe there's joy on the other side. I love this one as well. Grounding. Conflict. The future. I love how the future is bright. And remember, the past card was darker. I love this deck. I keep saying like I love almost all the cards. I'm just going to stop saying it. Time travel. I was going to say it again. Inner power. I love how if you look at their face, it looks just a little overwhelmed. Like, and sometimes it can be that way. We can fear change because we fear our own power. We can fear letting go of situations that we know are no good for us because we fear who we will become, you know, when life is good. And so that, I saw that in that card. And there we have amends. Death. Transformation. New life. The team. Okay, so with the team, this starts the guide. So hang on, that's what I wanted to check. Because I wasn't, so the team starts the guide. So there's the difference in the borders. One is, I guess I'll just call that white. It's more of like an off-white ivory color-ish. And then this is more lilac, lavender color. Okay, so we got the team. Oh, I didn't notice the little wolf down there the first time, or dog, or whatever that is. But I like that. It's like the maiden mother, the crone, and the divine masculine are all showing up here. And then you've got the animal spirit. I would like to read more about that card. So I'm going to keep this one out to the side. And then we have the masked one. I see so much down here, like lots of little hands or paw thingies. It's like a shape-shifting type of thing going on. The inner child. When I saw this card, this really spoke to me because a lot of times that's where I see my inner child. Like the beach is my happy place. Literally anytime, like through meditations, if they're like, you know, go to a happy place and then see the portal, it's always along a beach. And I had a quantum healing session once with Melissa Bates. And my inner child was on the beach. So this really, really resonates with me. I love it. I love it. The Secret Keeper. The Student. The Storyteller. The Visionary. The Priestess. And I love this card, the Creator. And I will share with you that I love it because of the spider web, right? There's the spider for me is one of my totem animals. I love spider energy. And it's interesting because I was always terrified of spiders when I was younger, thanks to arachnophobia. But I had to overcome that fear because my ex at the time, who was, yes, he would, like, I would like freak out and tell him to get the spider. So he would get it and then chase me around with it. So in order for me to not be afraid, in order for me to disempower him from like making me lose it, I started studying spiders and learning about spiders. And actually the Black Widow is one of my favorites because they don't really mess with you. And right there, you know, we know that they're poisonous. And that's often the name that's given to, you know, women who kill their, you know, mates or whatever, is the Black Widow. There was like a movie or Lifetime series about that at some point. But anyways, but one of the things about the Black Widow that I really loved is that, you know, she'll bring in a male spider, and you can, their webs are very unique. Like when I can tell a Black Widow spider web from other webs because they're very unique. They're often like hidden away. You don't really see them that often, but they'll bring in a male spider to mate because they need to procreate. As a lot of animals in different species do, the females, you know, really run the show, but we'll talk about that later. And if she likes him, she'll allow him to stay. And if not, she eats him. And I was like, oh, I like her. But yeah, so I really love spider energy. And once I was able to take away the fear of spiders, I got to see how beautiful they are. And for me, one of my gifts or strengths is weaving. It is creation, and very much so, like when I see spiders, to me now they're a symbol of protection, as well as like I know that things are happening. There's some creation going on. There's some weaving, some even storytelling I think is kind of resonant with spiders. So love it. And then we have the warrior, the hero, the healer. And so now we move into the next set of cards, which are the gifts. And okay, so now I see the difference. So the gifts have a kind of iridescent, like you can see the shine coming off. Yeah, it is like iridescent. Okay, I see a little rainbow effect now. So that is these are the gifts, the guides, and then the seeker cards have the whitish ivory color. So those are the ways that we can tell the difference in the deck. I like that. Okay, so we have the mirror as the first gift, the map, beautiful. I don't know why, I really love that depiction. And then we have the key, and then the seed. So those are the gifts. In addition, there were these affirmations that were included in the deck. So there's 4 of these. So it says, I am unafraid and free. It is a blessing to be me. It is safe to trust myself. I embrace the mysteries of life. I release the need to know. Ooh, that's for me. I am passionate. I am determined. I am capable of creating anything I desire. So I don't know that I saw anything in the guidebook about these cards, but I'm just going to keep them in the deck and read them as though they are oracles and just take the message as being the message that I needed at that time. So, and then also there's different colors on the card. So I could probably, you know, use the color frequency in addition to, you know, whatever. So yes, which was the card that I said I wanted to, oh, I put it away. Oh man. Oh, it was the team. I wanted to see what the team was about. Card number 49. In a moment of distress, your team appears at your side. Each of them offers you a unique gift and wisdom to aid you in your quest. One offers strength, one intellect, one loyalty, one creativity, and one compassion. At different moments in your journey, you have learned to lean on each of them, and in this moment, you need them all in equal measure. The team are your people on the earthly and spirit planes. They are the ones who have your back, the ones who you can always call on for help and guidance. Sometimes you will feel able to do it alone, but if you can't, remember you have community. Oh my gosh, this is about to make me cry. This is a group of people with varying experiences and skills to offer you not just a single person or hero. Sometimes it takes a village of collaborators. This is one of those moments for you. Keywords: community, family, spirit guides, helpers, collaborators. Why this is about to make me cry is because when I started this video, and even in the video I did the other day, I was talking about meeting my tribe and meeting my people. And so for me to be drawn to this card, I wasn't even thinking about the team as being like, and we've been talking, the word collaboration has been coming up a lot. So like, this is just confirmation that the people that I have connected with, and it's 5 of them. Well, now, yeah, I'll say 5 because the other 2 I have met previous. But I feel they're represented in this card. And this is just spirit confirming, like, these are my people. This is my community. This is my tribe. And y'all, like, I kid you not when I say I've been desiring to connect with people like myself, and I've literally found them. These people have been in the game. They know things that I don't know. Like, I can actually learn from them. We can learn from each other. We share similar interests and desires. It's really beautiful. So it's so funny that this was the card that I was drawn to, because I was wondering, like, oh, maybe it's Maiden Mother Crone and the Divine Masculine is here and there's an animal spirit. So I'm thinking way over here, which is what I tend to do. But bringing it back down, like, that was just really beautiful. So, like, just got a reading. Cool. But yes, this is the beautiful Star Seeker Oracle deck created by Nikki Ferrada. It is beautiful. There's the inside of the box. Everything, well, both of these decks are top notch, beautiful quality. I love the feel of this one. This, like, oh, it's that buttery feel. This is the tarot deck. I will find the video that I recorded for this deck and upload it in case you want to take a peek at the Star Seeker Tarot. That will pair beautifully well with the Star Seeker Oracle deck. I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to back both of these decks and just trust that the third deck is going to be equally as amazing, and it will definitely be part of my collection. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Giovanna Tisdale. I am an oracle, a healer, a channel, a body worker, a priestess, a mama, a writer, a creator, just, you know, a soul here that wants to do beautiful things and help people heal. I am available for coaching, for readings. I do energy healing sessions virtually as well. If there's something that you are needing support with, reach out. I'm here to help. And yeah, that's all I got for now. All the details will be in the description. Thank you so much for connecting with me. It is an honor and a privilege, and I'll see you next time. Peace.